Good afternoon, or mid-afternoon, or perhaps nap time. Welcome to the Trivial Pursuit DVD for Kids. I'm your host, Lewis, and with me... I said, and with me... What are you waiting for? Say your name.
Your name.
No, say your name.
Your name.
No, tell the audience your... Oh, forget it. With me is my co-host, Mitch.
I'm Mitch.
I already told them your name. You don't have to say it again.
Okay, I won't say it again. What did I say?
Just be quiet while I tell our audience about the game. We'll be asking you 15 questions plus a handful of tricky challenges. You'll give us answers... Better answers, we hope, than the ones Mitch has provided thus far. The person with the most scoring wedges at the end of the game wins. Everyone who understands the game, raise your hand. We'll let Mitch here figure it out as we go along. Oh, and one more thing. When you know the answer, make sure you say it loudly. You only get one yell, so make it count. That way, you'll get a scoring wedge, and you'll keep Mom and Dad on their toes. Now, for our first question.
Ask me what news I have! Ask me what news I have!
No, we have a game to play.
Please ask me what news I have!
Oh, all right. Mitch, I understand that you have some news for us today.
I do?
You just told me you had news. Now, what is it?
Oh, yeah. I'm smelly.
Mitch, I really don't think it's news that you smell bad. Why not try a shower?
No, I don't smell bad. I got a part in a commercial for smelly deodorant.
Really? A commercial? I didn't realize you were acting now. I thought there was only one thespian on this show.
What's a thespian?
A thespian is an actor.
What movies has thespian been in?
Oh, why don't we go to another question?
Louis, are you an actor?
Some may say that. Like the theatre critic from the Punxsutawney Penny Gazette.
I'm not so good with the reading. What did it say?
It claimed my acting skills were like that of a baby, and as you know, babies are the greatest actors of all. What with the crying and the smiling and...
Well then, can you help me with my acting? I want to do good.
You want to do well, Mitch. Do well. And you at home want to do well on our first challenge of the game. Oh, that was exciting. Now, Mitch, I'm sorry, but I don't want to waste my time teaching you the great art of acting for a mere commercial.
Oh, okay. Too bad, 'cause the commercial guy said there might be a role for you in it.
Really? Well, I might be able to. I mean, I guess as a lark I might be interested. Perhaps as a way of teaching you, I mean. Just because we're friends. It's settled. I will teach you acting.
Hooray! Let's go to a question. Moo. Moo.
No, Mitch. I said act like a tree.
Moo.
Trees don't moo.
Moo.
It's a cow, you fool. Stop mooing. Let's go to a challenge.
Moo. 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 Moo.
Please stop mooing, please. While Moo Moo McGillicuddy keeps this up, let's go to another question. Now, this is a trust exercise, Mitch, for you see, in the theatre, actors must be able to trust each other. I'm going to fall backwards, and I want you to catch me.
Okay.
Next question, please.
I'm sorry, Louis.
It's okay, Mitch. Just stop dusting me off. Going to break a rib. While I clean myself off, let's go to a challenge.
Sorry, you want to try the fall thing again?
No, this time you fall into my arms.
Okay.
Oh! Again, I say. Question, please. To be or not to be?
2 bees? Don't sting me!
Time for another challenge.
Bees! 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 Oh, bees are on me! Bees! 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 Bees!
Let's go to a question. Remember, if you answer the last challenge incorrectly,
Bees! Bees! Bees!
you may not guess during this question.
Bees! 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 Bees!
There are no bees, Mitch. You're safe. I was merely trying to introduce you to the legendary William Shakespeare.
You're gonna tell me a story?
Well, I guess you could put it that way.
Oh boy, a story. Tell me a story.
We're in the middle of a show right now. I really don't think there's time for a story.
Please, please, please.
Well, okay, Mitch. Let me tell you the inspiring story of a handsome actor.
Is it Brad?
No, it's not Brad.
It sounds like Brad. Brad is handsome.
Look, Brad is not the only handsome actor out there. Some people like a different kind of look.
Leonardo DiCaprio?
No, I mean me.
You're more pretty than handsome.
Let's just go to a question.
Is it time for the story?
Almost. But first, this challenge.
That was a good challenge. Now, tell me a story.
Very well. Our story begins in a small but well-respected theater in upstate New York. The year was 1972, and a young, handsome actor...
Was it Brad?
No, we've been through this. It was not Brad. He wasn't even alive in 1972.
What if he had a time machine?
Well, I suppose if he had a time machine... Wait a second, there are no time machines. Now, back to my story. I was rehearsing backstage, trying to remember my lines, when I came upon... While Mitch takes a nap, why don't we go to another question? He's still sleeping. Let's have one more question. Oh, Mitch! Mitch! Get off me! Well, I tried to wake Mitch. Let's have a challenge, shall we? Slumber, slumber, peaceful slumber, counting sheep and sawing lumber.
Hi, Louis. I was dreaming of a question, and here it is.
Well, Mitch, since you clearly don't respond to verbal instruction, let's try some physical work. Now, let's pretend this banana is a stick of deodorant. I want you to pretend that you are applying it.
How's that?
Let's go to a question. Mitch, this is worse than the time you put that pineapple in your ear.
But everything sounded like pineapple.
Pineapples don't sound like anything.
They sound delicious. let's have a challenge. What are you gonna teach me about acting now, Lois?
How to introduce a question.
How do I do that?
Like this. And now for another question. Now, you try.
Here's another... What am I doing again?
Introducing a question.
Oh, yeah. Here's another...
Oh, forget it. Here's another question.
Lois, it's time to go shoot the commercial.
Fine. Let me just do my warm-ups and introduce this challenge.
Wasn't that fun, Lois?
No, it wasn't. In fact, I just want to tell the people at home how to see who won and then go home. Yes, now's the time to count the wedges in your wagon wheel. The player with the most wedges in their wagon wheels wins. Now, if 2 or more players have tied, add up the number of wedges in the reserve pile.
How do you think I did?
On the game? Terribly. On the commercial? Don't even want to talk about it.
Me neither. Let's just show them our commercial while we end the show.
Please don't. If you're smelly like me, try new smelly deodorant for that clean, fresh scent. Smell you later.
Moo.